Ken Korber, he was a trained physician's assistant for 30 years before he made a dramatic career change to become a children's storybook writer. So he joins us now to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for inviting me.
So yeah, you were a physician's assistant for many, many years. So what prompted the change to write kids' books?
A long time. So I started out in surgery, in cardiovascular medicine, and around 2013 or so, my son started college. And at that time, I was doing more medical education stuff. And he came home for winter break, and I saw these little notes on his music sheets. He was a music major in college, and I asked him what they were, and he said they were grace notes. I said, what's a grace note? Because I was a clinical guy, not a musical person at all. So he said they were inconsequential notes that sometimes a conductor will use to color a piece, to make it a little more give it a little more personality. So I said to myself, that's interesting. A little note that maybe wanted to be a big note would be sort of a thought. And then a couple weeks later, I started listening to U2, of which we're big fans, and they wrote a song about grace, being a girl who finds beauty in everything around her. So that was the second sort of idea that, oh my gosh, you know, the big note really needs to be a little girl. So the story idea then became, it's about a little grace note that then turns into a little girl, and that was the music in the winter story. So that started it. So then I found a publisher, and it became history, you know, from that point forward.
Yeah, and you know, you're encouraging kids to take their health seriously too with the Healthy Music Project.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about, you know, why it's particularly important for kids.
So the Healthy Music Project, I was looking for a bridge, you know, for all my clinical experience in years prior. How could I make a children's book relevant with a health message? So then I started thinking about maybe spin-off stories of these main characters in the Musical Adventures of Grace series would have their own little health-related messages to give to the kids, and at the same time as they would be teaching the kids how to read.
Yeah,
you know.
and your books are multilingual now, right?
They can be translated to any language. We have Spanish, Korean, Cantonese, Mandarin available, and we can really go to any vulnerable population that needs to have a health message sort of communicated.
And show us your new character that you're adding to the book.
Oh yeah, so we're excited. So we have now Rock and Roll Grace.
Ooh.
We're working with the Rock and Roll Forever Foundation, and we're going to create a whole series of books and products related to rock and roll. So Grace is going to learn how to play an electric guitar.
Do you know how to play any instruments?
No, absolutely not.
You were just right all about them. You're the expert on that. That is so cool. And what's next?
So we want to get the word out to as many kids as we can. We can get grant support to do that, so I'll write grants along the way. The Rock and Roll Foundation, Forever Foundation is going to be a big catalyst for that, and we'll see where it all goes.
So fun. Well, we're excited to follow your journey. Be sure to check out these books, guys. Thank you so much, Ken.
Thank you.
For more info about Ken and the Healthy Music Project, just head to korberenterprises.com.